What's a moment when you realized mid-sentence that you'd made a huge mistake? The day I insulted my new boss without knowing he was behind me. It was a Friday afternoon, the kind where everyone's brain is functioning at about 30% and held together by caffeine, sarcasm, and the promise of the weekend. I wandered into the break room looking for a snack and maybe the will to live. Two coworkers, Jenna and Luis, were already there, leaning against the counter like they'd just survived a war. Jenna sighed dramatically. "Did you meet the new manager yet?" I shook my head, rummaging through the communal snack basket like a raccoon. "Nope, but I did see him in the hallway earlier. One Cheez-It in hand," I added. "He looks like the type of guy who corrects your grammar while firing you." Jenna snorted. Luis almost choked on his water. And because I have zero self-control on a Friday, I kept going. "He's got that face, you know? The face of a man who color codes his emotions and probably irons socks." More laughter. I grabbed my coffee and added the final nail to my own coffin. Honestly, if a spreadsheet grew legs and anxiety, it would be that man. Dead. Silence. Not polite silence. Not confused silence. The kind of silence where you immediately know you've made a catastrophic mistake and the universe has come to collect. Jenna's eyes went wide. Luis stared past me, frozen. I slowly, painfully turned around. There he was, Mark, the new manager, holding a Tupperware of quinoa salad, staring directly into my soul. He wasn't scowling. He wasn't laughing. He was doing that tight-lipped smile people do when they're deciding whether to forgive you or haunt your descendants. My brain panicked and decided to throw my dignity into traffic. I blurted out, "Welcome to the team," like I was greeting him for the first time, like I hadn't just called him a sentient Excel spreadsheet. Mark blinked slowly, nodded once, placed his lunch in the fridge with surgical precision, and walked out. No words, no expression. Just silent judgment radiating off him like 5G. The moment the door shut, Jenna gasped, "Oh my God." Luis whispered, "You're dead. It was nice knowing you. I spent the entire weekend spiraling. Every hour I imagined a different way I'd get fired." Monday came. I walked into our team meeting sweating like a rotisserie chicken. Mark stood at the front, neat as a pin, portfolio in hand. He introduced himself calmly, professionally, and then, without missing a beat, looked directly at me and said, "I look forward to working with all of you and ensuring your grammar is correct." He didn't smile. He didn't blink. He just let that sentence hang in the air like a guillotine. The entire team turned to stare at me. I wanted to crawl under the table and live there forever. The worst part? He ended up being one of the nicest managers we ever had. But every time he edited one of my emails for tone consistency, I felt the universe reminding me, never talk smack until you check your surroundings.